Hi guys, hello everybody. This is Papa Kibi again. I just want to thank viewers. Welcome to the new viewers on my YouTube channel. Just want to thank the viewers, the subscribers, friends, the family members, and everybody that has been watching, and the new viewers that just came to to my YouTube channel. I thank you very much. And today we will have a Christmas menu. I've been running menus since I started my YouTube channel because of the holidays. But after the holidays, I believe that we will have a lot of fun trying to create more content with some other recipes, some other menus like American menus, French, Hispanic, Chinese, Japanese, any kind of thing. And I will also have some challenges. I won't say anything, I will just guys surprise you, and I just want to thank everybody for watching my YouTube channel. Further, I will have a Christmas menu today, and for my menu I will have like beef ribeye roast, medley roasted potatoes, and cranberry Brussels sprout. But for the ribeye roast I will have two different sauces, one cold and one hot. I will have a demi-glace that will be hot, and horseradish cream sauce. We will have a beef ribeye roast. I already seasoned it with some salt, pepper, Canadian steak seasoning, fresh garlic, and tie it up. You could just like put it in the oven without tying that up, but that's what I did because, you know, that's what I do. So before you do any further, you could have a roasting pan or any sheet pan or anything that you have. Just spray it really nice. I just want to spray the screen that is at the bottom so it doesn't stick to it, and lay it down here and put it in the oven. The oven that is set for 400. It hasn't reached that temperature yet because I had it open, but I will suggest you guys to set it for the first 15 to 30 minutes at 400, so you get a nice brown color on top. Then after that you reduce the temperature to 350, and just try to run it per pound, 20 minutes per pound. So I have 6 to 7 pound of prime rib, so that'll be 20 minutes per pound, so it's going to be around 2 hours. Then after you're done cooking it, you could set it out for 30 minutes before you start slicing it, and let it cool down a little bit so it will stay really firm. You will be able to slice it easily. But for the time being, I will start with the sweet potatoes. Then I'll go for the regular potatoes, and I will try to cut them in diamond cuts. Diamond cut. I prefer to have like big potatoes, so I won't waste a lot of time doing the cuts. So once you cut that in half, make sure that you have a very sharp knife to do that, and don't forget your cut glove if you have any. If you don't have any, you could buy it at the location that I'll be showing on my link at GFS or anywhere. You could find cut glove. It will be really good to have that because you will avoid to get some accident and some cut because of the sharp knives that you will have and the hot potatoes that you have to cut. So a diamond cut, you cut the potatoes in 4 and go sideways, cutting them, and after you slice them or cut them in diamond shape. Alright, while the prime rib, or actually the ribeye roast, is in the oven, I went ahead and prepped the vegetables. Cut in quarters, mushroom, have some broccoli florets and cauliflower florets, and dice some big dice of the squash. Then I have some baby carrots that have been cut in half, nicely shaped, to mix with all the vegetables that I have here. But before you do that, I will suggest you to steam the carrots a little bit because it's harder than the other vegetables, so everything will be cooked evenly after you're done, so you don't overcook the broccoli or the cauliflower or the zucchini or squash. So we will go ahead and steam the carrots partially to get them a little bit soft, cool them down, then mix them with the rest of the vegetables. Okay, now we will go ahead and start slicing the Brussels sprout in half. I will start the cranberry Brussels sprout. I have some fresh cranberries here, fresh cranberries. But since they are a little bit bitter, I will have some water, maple syrup, brown sugar, and a little bit of vegetable base to make them a little bit sweet before I mix them with the Brussels sprout and roast them. So I will go ahead and start cutting the Brussels sprout in half. Then after you're done doing that, you could start making the cooking the cranberry to get them a little bit sweet, because the Brussels sprouts sometimes they're a little bit bitter than the fresh cranberry too. So it won't be a lot of fun eating bitter and bitter. It's gonna be more bitter. So let's go and finish the Brussels sprout, cutting them in half. All right, I am going ahead and speed up the process a little bit, mixing like some salt, pepper here, fresh garlic, olive oil, that I will pour on top of the mixed vegetable, the broccoli, cauliflower, carrots, and mushroom, and roast them in the oven. And while I was doing that, it seems like the cranberry is ready. The cranberry I was sweetening a little bit for the Brussels sprout. So the next step after the roasted vegetables, I will go ahead and mix the cranberry Brussels sprout, pan them and put them in the oven, and do the potatoes as well. After steaming the potatoes partially, I mix them, sweet potatoes and Idaho potatoes, season them with some butter, garlic, salt and pepper, and put them on half a sheet pan or large sheet pan. Don't put too much of it, because it won't cook properly then. So it looks like I have too much in this pan, so I will just like cut down right here, put this much in the oven. The Brussels sprout, then the mixed vegetable. I will steam the mixed vegetable because everything is sauteed, everything is roasted. For people that don't like all that oily stuff or all the roasted things, I will have some roasted mixed vegetables. I mean steamed mixed vegetable instead of roasted. All right, I will start my horseradish cream sauce and the demi-glace. The demi-glace is behind me, cooking. The water is boiling for me to finish to start the beef paste, beef stock, and reduce it to half for the demi-glace. And while it's cooking, I will start my horseradish cream sauce with a little bit of salt, pepper, and a little bit of ginger. If you want, you could add some chives, some sour cream and heavy cream mixed together, and the prepared horseradish. It's easier than to make your own. They sell them everywhere. You could buy your own. Add a tablespoon, and I like it a little bit more spicy, so I will add a little bit more. Then you could taste it and see how spicy it is, for you to make it spicier or not. After you're done, it should be like a little bit creamy, not too soft or too liquidy, medium consistency. Then after you taste it, you could add more horseradish or more cream if it's too spicy for you. Alright, that's about it. The vegetables are almost done. The carrots have been pre-steamed. carrots have been pre-steamed and mixed with the vegetable. I did that to make them a little bit soft. So when I put them together, they will cook at the same time, because the carrots are harder than the other vegetable, as everybody knows. So, but sometimes people just do forget. Mix them together. Then use whatever that you want to use to steam, and save the rest of it. But if you have too much, don't steam all of it. Just reserve some, like I'm doing right now. So I'm going to use a home steam container. Doesn't it look nice? Get it ready to steam. Make sure you got everything even in there. Broccoli, cauliflower, squash, and mushrooms. And voila. Then stick it in the steamer while you're waiting for the roasted vegetables to be done, and slice the ribeye roast. I have probably 10 minutes to go to cool it down. Have 10 minutes to go to cool down the ribeye roast. Then we'll be ready for dinner. All right, the prime rib or the ribeye roast is ready now. So if you wanted to eat it, cook it rare, you just go to for 110 degrees, between 110 degrees to 135. So I went for 130. So it will be still a little bit bloody, but I have a frying pan here, and I will saute some for people that don't like to see a little bit blood in the meat. So I will go ahead and cut the twine and pull it off of the meat. Then go ahead and slice it. Okay, we are ready to slice and do the plate up. The prime rib, the vegetables, brown gravy or demi-glace, and roasted potatoes, cranberry Brussels sprout. All right, let's see what we have here. Look at that. Looking good. I will do the plate up. Okay, we will do the plate up. The ribeye roast, Brussels sprout in the middle to color coordinate, since the mixed vegetable has carrots, and this has something orange to the sweet potatoes. I will have the cranberry Brussels sprout in the middle right here. Then the mixed vegetable on the left or on the right. Not too much of it because I need the space for the gravy, and if not, I'll pour the gravy on top of it. Yummy and hot. Then I will have a little bit gravy on top of the meat, a drizzle of gravy. And voila. Ribeye roast with steamed mixed vegetable, roasted medley potatoes, and cranberry Brussels sprout.